Okay. Let's, boom. Wow. Oh, you fixed your Discord overlay? That's sick. Mine still likes to break halfway through playing a game. Although recently it has been straight up not working on TF2, but I'm not that worried about it. I don't really need it to work in TF2. If I ever get bothered by it, I'll fix it myself. Alright, so here we are at the tier list. Again, another one. What I do is uninstall and reinstall Discord. Oh, damn. I guess that's fair. Alright, so... Did I spell useful wrong? No, I didn't. I had to check. So, obviously, these are the tiers. I whipped these up in 2 seconds. Going base... I could have just left it as a default, but I'm... In my brain, I was like, oh, fuck, I should probably do, like, the ones, like, Great Blue uses. Because they actually tell you a bit more than just ranks. But yeah. These are pretty close to his, not exactly, but, you know. Anyway, let's get started. So, I guess I'll actually explain all of them. Like, I won't just throw the crossbow and the uber saw into use all the time and leave it at that. Okay. So, the amputator. I want to like the amputator. I do. And it's good for its passive, which obviously is more health regen, which is very nice. It's very nice when playing Battle Medic, or Battle Medic, because on normal Medic, having extra health regen doesn't really do shit. Unless you're being set on fire constantly and you're constantly dying to the afterburn, it doesn't matter. Extra healing will not make the difference in you being blown up by a soldier. Good and medieval mode with burst healing. That's true! But medieval mode's meta is very scuffed compared to TF2, so I can't really judge it on that much. Also, I have never played medieval mode as medic. Literally not a single time it's happened, so. Well, that's not technically true. I guess I did do it during the Halloween event on the Sandcastle map. But still, it's, you know. I'll put it in good in the situation it's meant for. Because, well... Because here's the thing. The burst healing you get from the taunt in a normal match of TF2 is not that good. Like, it's not bad. But you have to have, like, 8 people there, all at low health for it to even matter. Otherwise, heal them. Just heal them with your medigun. Or better yet, crossbow them. Like, crossbow them, heal another person, crossbow another person, heal another person, crossbow... It's just easier to do that. The crossbow itself has better burst healing. I mean, I guess they're in different weapon slots, so, you know, they can... different entire things. But still, it's... That mechanic of it is kind of mid, but just the extra health regen, specifically for Battle Medic, is very nice. And it pairs extremely well with the Blutsauger, which is the next item, I suppose. But, other than that, like, the damage penalty is really bad. I don't remember exactly what the damage penalty is, but it's, like, at least 40. I guess I could check real quick. Also, my TF2 is doing the funny bug, but that's okay. It doesn't matter right now. I'll need to restart it. It is a 20% damage penalty, which isn't too much. Well, it is. That's a lot. But on a melee that does 65, that takes away, like... Hold on, what's... That takes away 13 damage, so it does literally, like, what, 49, I think? No, it doesn't. I don't know how to count. It does 52. And that's 56. That might be right, actually. Hold on. No, 52. Wait. Unless I did my math wrong, in which case I'm stupid. It'd be 65 times 0.2, right? Yeah, I think it's 52, because that gives you 13, and then, whatever. Anyway, 52 is not that much. 156 for a crit? That's 52. That is 52 cubed. Not cubed. That's a different thing. That would be a lot more. But yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, that's not a lot of damage. That is minuscule for a melee. And maybe not, that's not minuscule, I suppose, but that means that killing... Well, how much does that really change? Medic is still a 3-shot. Well, Medic would be a 3-shot because he'd heal in between it, but we ignore that. I think light classes would be 3 shots instead of 2. Like what? What's 52 times 3? 156? Yeah, no, because it'd be 104. So, yeah, no, you'd have to hit light classes 3 times to kill them. Which, I mean, you know, it's medic melee. You should be using that anyway, especially if you're playing battle medic. But when you are playing battle medic, if you run out of ammo with your syringe gun, or it does the really funny reload thing and makes you think it's reloaded, but it's not actually reloaded, so you waste the last 2 syringes and then you're forced to reload again, you're gonna go, oh fuck, and then switch to your melee, and then do 2 damage to them. You're gonna sneeze on them and die. Moves down 1 pyro from crit 1 shot. No, it doesn't. What are you talking about? 156 doesn't kill a demo with pyro on a crit. They have 175. Are you sure? It moves. Oh! That makes more sense. I thought you meant it removes them from the video game. Okay, yes. Yeah, it removes them from that. And it's just, yeah, that's just not good. And especially on Medic, where you're going to have a lot of melee crits. Sacrificing being able to crit 2 of the classes that one of them will be close to you anyway. The other one, if you're in melee range, you'll probably be fine without critting them. Because Demo Man, for example, unless he's playing Demo Knight, would be fine. Because he's probably going to at least blow himself up once, and then if you get a crit, he'll probably die. Demo Knight doesn't matter either, because you can't one-shot crit him anyway, with, like, the Bone Saw. Because, you know, 200 health. Unless he's Hybrid Knight, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually going to bring it down to meh, because the only good stat on it is the health regen, and even then, it's not great. Like, it's not terrible, but, you know, however, it does negate some of the downsides of the Blutsauger. Seamless transition, I know. And I gotta say, I know I brought this up about 16 times, but I enjoyed trying to use a syringe gun, but I would always get frustrated because my syringes never hit. But now that I practice with it, and that I'm actually decent with it, the Blutsauger is good in the situations it's meant for, I think. It is meant for when you are medic, you do not trust your... I mean, I don't know what it's technically meant for, but you do not trust your team to be able to protect you, so you use this to try to get the healing to escape. So when you're trying to shoot the enemies you're running away from, because you should be running away, unless you're playing Battle Medic, but we're ignoring that for right this second, then you will get that extra healing that might save your life. So I think that's good for that situation. When you're actually healing your team, does not matter. In fact, it's a detriment. However, like I said with the Amputator, it is not... The health regen penalty, in this case, is not that significant. It's a little bit more significant for the downside than it is for the upside of the Amputator. However, it's still really not that bad. Or at least in my experience. So yeah, I'd say it's good as a situation that's for. However, as Battle Medic, I would say it is better than stock, for sure, for Battle Medic, but it's not so much better than stock that I will put it in... I mean, there's a very finite... That's not the right word, I don't think, but there is a very clear time and place where it is a bad choice. So I wouldn't put it in the will never be in a bad choice, because time it'd be a bad choice is when you are healing your team, and when the enemies are not killing you very well. They are not getting to you because your team is protecting you. It's still a good escape tool, though. It's a fantastic escape tool. Blue Sauger's good, alright? It is very good. The Bone Saw. Why are you using this? I don't need to explain myself. It provides no upside. As medic, you should not be swinging your melee at enemies constantly. Even with the Uber Saw, the fact that it has a slower swing speed doesn't matter, because you usually only need to swing it once. Because that one time is either A, a crit, or B, it's you trying to get a quick swing on an enemy that somebody else is killing so you can quickly try to get that 25% Uber. There's obviously situations where, technically speaking, the Bone Saw is better than the Uber Saw. However, those situations are very stupid, and why would you be doing that? You know, there's no reason to use the Bone Saw, really. Unless you are doing a stock medic build for some reason, which is what I did, but... Also, noticing my mouse is kind of flicking in and out of existence, but you can still see it, so... That's fine. Also, I think it's because of... Actually, how about I just quit TF2 for now? Because I know I might have to restart it anyway. Did that actually fix it? No, it didn't. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, Bone Saw, why are you using that? Crossbow! Useful all the time. Kill streak because the Bone Saw is only... Yeah, like... You know, it's not a good weapon. So now we've gotten to one of the titans of Medic. The Crusader's Crossbow. Now, this argument, or this statement has been said to death, but the Crusader's Crossbow is Medic's best primary. It's, without a doubt, you cannot get it better, that's it. Because, one, ranged healing, that's already so good. Okay, that is fantastic. But not even just the ranged healing, it's also the fact that it does anywhere from like 38, I think, to 75 damage. 75 damage, especially at range for a class that specializes in not doing damage, is insane. You can two-shot a sniper with that. Like, if you shoot a sniper, does 75, and they don't, like, try to retreat for a health pack, and then you're able to get another crossbow out, they're dead. They are dead. If you hit them, dead. That is in-fucking-sane. And then... It's also good. It's even good in 1v1s. Like, don't get me wrong. The syringe guns are good. I've grown attached to the syringe guns. But the Crusader's Crossbow is burst damage. And 90% of the damage in TF2 is burst damage. Because it's satisfying. And also, that is the quickest way to kill someone is with burst damage. Heavy's minigun is an exception. Obviously, that does a lot of fucking damage. But only if you're up close. The crossbow is the opposite. If you're further away, you do more damage. Yeah, the crossbow is useful all the time. It's useful for battle medic, it's useful for normal medic, it's useful for retreating because you can ping them with the fucking enough damage for them to go, oh shit, I should probably be careful here, and maybe retreat. Even though it's a medic, it's just too good. The Kritzkrieg, okay. I like the Kritzkrieg. I do. I enjoy making my pocket do 3 times damage. However, it is only good in the situations it's meant for. And honestly, I would say it's below the Blutsauger in that. It's not a bad gun. When it's in... I'll put it over the Blutsauger, I guess. When you're in the situation where the Kritzkrieg will work, it fucking works. But it's entirely, 100% reliant on your team members. And unless you're in a party, you're gonna be sometimes hard-pressed to find someone who will actually make any use of it other than 1 or 2 kills. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the best at popping the Kritzkrieg. In fact, I'm kind of terrible at it. I've done good Ubers with it before, but, I'm not great at it. But it's completely reliant on your teammates. Otherwise, it's the Uber is basically not useless, but it's not even close to what the other mediguns can do. You failed again. Yeah, the Kritzkrieg is very good, but only in the situations where your teammates are good, I guess. Alright, stock medigun. Useful all the time. You can't really get around it. The stock medigun is... The stock Uber charge is one of the most integral parts of Team Fortress 2, okay? I don't need to explain it. It's invincibility for 8 seconds. There are certain situations where it's worse than, like, the quick fix. Like on Upward Third, for example. The cliff, the stock Uber will do... It'll definitely put in some work, but if there's a pyro, it'll put in basically no work, because he'll go mouse 2, and then you die. But in almost every single situation, the stock medigun is easily good. It's fantastic. That's it. Battle medic, normal medic, and running away. All three of those. Popping stock Uber to get away is honestly a good choice, not only because, 1, you're invincible, but 2, you can still damage boost. Like, you can still jump when they're trying to shoot you, if they're even trying to shoot you at all, because you're Ubered. But if they're still trying to shoot you, you can still damage boost, which gives you a little bit more extra escapability. Is that a word, escapability? Whatever. That's firmly there. I would say it's a little bit less useful than the crossbow at all times, because the crossbow is just useful no matter what. You will be hard-pressed to find a situation where the crossbow is worse than the syringe guns. Alright, the overdose. Okay, so the overdose is a syringe gun, obviously. It has a heavy damage debuff. I don't remember how much it is. I guess I could... Oh, my glasses are smudged. Okay, it has a... Oh, it doesn't really list the stats very well, does it? No, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. It has a 15% damage penalty. And... You know, that's just not... Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm just now realizing that, yeah. I just realized that that's... Oh, the alerts are also beneath. Hold on. This doesn't matter that much, because, you know, but... Okay, there we go. So, it has a 15% damage penalty, which is a good amount on a syringe. I mean, it's not too much, I suppose. Because what, the base syringe gun only does, like... It's up to 10 damage per syringe. So what, that's... minus 1.5? So the max the overdose can do is 8.5 per syringe. Which is, you know, that's definitely a downgrade, but it's not too much. But it's... Oh, it builds up over time, obviously, because you fire 10 syringes a second, it goes from 100 DPS to 85, which, you know, it's still a good amount, but it's, you know, it's a lot less. Anyway, and the speed boost is so disappointing. If you could move, like, as fast as a scout, maybe even a little bit faster than a scout, then the overdose would be a lot better of a weapon. Like, at max Uber, if you could run at, like, 405 hammer units a second, that'd be cool. You'd move a little bit faster than Scout. But I think the max you can run with it is, like... What even is it? Like, 382, if I remember correctly? Yeah, 128% speed. Scout moves at 133%, I think, or 130. So, it's just kind of not great, because Medic already is the fastest class in the game other than Scout. He ties with Spy, but he's already one of the fastest classes. That extra boost isn't really giving him much. Like, if he was as slow as, like, normal classes like Sniper, Engineer, and Pyro, then that extra boost would be a bit helpful. But, hold on, actually, wait. How much does a Power Jack give you? It's also 15%. And on Pyro, though, it's noticeable. You can tell. You can really feel it when you're holding a Power Jack. You are going faster. But with Medic, it's... First of all, you have to be at 100% Uber charge, which is honestly just... You're not, when you're at 100% Uber, you're going to Uber. You're probably going to be Ubering instead of pulling out your fucking syringe gun. And if you are pulling out your syringe gun, you're running away. Which it doesn't really help that much with. Again, it's just not that much of a speed boost. And if you are at 100% Uber, if you need to escape, sure, it's nice to not have to use your Uber, but the speed boost is enough to counteract that, so you're still probably going to have to end up using Uber anyway. I don't know, it's, you know. Anyway, the overdose is definitely going in meh. I would say it is beneath the Amputator, because the Amputator actually does have some benefits because of its passive on Battle Medic, but the overdose is kind of crap all the way around. It's not good. I wouldn't quite put it in why you're using this category, but it is not good. Alright, the quick fix. We use crossbow since it's Battle Medic. Oh, but you should. 24 hours. Gee, come on! Use a syringe gun, I beg you! It's good. Well, it's not, but it's better than you think it is. People really, really underestimate the syringe gun. You can get some really good kills with it, especially because you can shoot it around corners. I guess I'll do the syringe gun while I'm talking about it. You can shoot it around corners, sort of, in a way, because syringes are a very strange type of weapon, because they're kind of hit scan, but they're also projectiles. I mean, yeah, that crossbow's just good. There's no getting around that. It's just so fantastic. But the syringe gun, I would honestly put in will never be a bad choice, because the way it works is, like, I think with the crossbow, you can definitely still shoot a doorway as you're, like, going around it and still definitely get whoever's chasing you. But with the syringe gun, I feel like you can do it a bit more efficiently. Because the crossbow's fast. I don't think it's the fastest projectile, but it's one of the fastest. Because I think the flare gun is the fastest. But it's easier to aim the crossbow by... Is Blue Sugar than syringe? I've never used that one of the others. The Blue Sugar is... I would say it's not as good as syringe gun, because it... It lowers the amount of healing, self-healing you have, which is fine for the most part, but in those few situations where it is a detriment, which is like, you know, once, maybe twice per year, it does definitely hurt. And having the syringe gun, you shouldn't be... Honestly, I just feel the need to, redeem the syringe gun, because I really like it. But... the syringe gun and the Blue Saga are basically interchangeable, honestly. Like, the extra killing from the Blue Saga is nice, but it's not really amazing. Like, it's good, but it's only, like, I think 2 health per syringe, which is good if you hit all your syringes. However, you're not going to hit all your syringes, probably. You might, but... You know, syringes are finicky. They're kind of projectiles, they're kind of hit scan. They're weird, which is why you can do the corner thing. But I would say that the syringe gun is better in most situations compared to the Blutsauger, specifically because of that extra healing. Because, you know, you might just end up taking a bit of damage and then healing up and then that saving you. But with the Blutsauger, you might not survive because of the amount of healing you get, I guess. I don't know. Point is, I think the syringe gun will go in never bad choice. And I also think that... No! Okay, so the quick fix is a interesting discussion because it's good. Alright, it's a good medigun. All the mediguns are good. However, the quick fix Uber is not as good as it could be, and that's good. It should not be any better than it is. It is perfectly balanced. Although I wish teammates knew that, so that they wouldn't walk into heavies. You cannot out-heal a heavy with the overdose. It cannot happen, it won't happen, because the overdose doesn't heal that much. However, I'm gonna put it at... I'm gonna put it below the Crits... No, I'll put it above the Crits Krieg. Because I feel like it's better than in more situations than the Crits Krieg. However, it is countered by a lot, like... Crits, for example, will destroy the quick fix. If they're running a Crits Krieg, you're done. That's it. You are dead. Alright, one crit sticky, one crit rocket, you're dead. That's it. GG. I mean, no, that's it. You're just dead, gonna die. Sniper, also, completely destroys the quick fix. If you run quick fix, and they have a competent sniper, you're gonna die. You're just gonna be shot in the face. And die. You can't be quick-scoped, which is nice, but... It's not enough to be able to push up to will never be a bad choice. And also, the like, what's it called? The thing where you can jump and charge with Demoman and soldiers is good on paper. On paper, it is fantastic. However, in practice, Demo Shields will always fuck you up because it charges in the direction you charge in the direction you are facing, not the direction the Demo Man is facing in. So what's going to happen is you're going to be healing the Demo Man with a shield, and then when you're going to be looking around, you're probably not going to be looking at the Demo Man, you're going to look for other targets that have low health, and the Demo Man's just going to charge, and you're just going to go off in a random direction. Sometimes you'll go straight in an enemy team and fucking explode. And that sucks. But it's fine. Same with rocket jumping, where some soldiers will be able to make use of it. Like, if you're flanking on Badwater Last, for example, you can get up into the area with the soldier, and that's really nice. But most of the time, a soldier either, like, accidentally shoots at his feet, or accidentally rocket jumps straight up, and you just get stuck in the air for, 5 seconds or so, which is enough for, anybody to go, oh, hey, there's a medic in the air, boom, dead. So that kind of sucks, but I will say it is better than the Crits Krieg because it is not reliant on your team being able to actually make use of your medigun, or being able to make use of the crits. Plus it has a passive effect where it just heals faster, and that's really nice on teams that are dying really quickly. Like, if the stock medigun, or I guess any other heal everybody. And also, another side note to that is that when you are playing Battle Medic, the quick fix is one of the better mediguns because it allows you to heal your team more for less time. Because obviously as Battle Medic you want to be shooting people more than you want to be healing. So the quick fix allows you to still give your team a bit more healing than if you were using the stock medigun. Because you heal them faster, so you give them more health in less time, so you can immediately go back to shooting people in the face with a syringe gun or a crossbow. I really like the quick fix. Quick shower. Alright. Should I stop for a minute then? No? Okay. No, video. Listen to me in the shower. It'd be funny. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good in the situation it's meant for, but above the Crits Krieg. The Solemn Vow. Okay, now, the Solemn Vow is most useful on Battle Medic, and if you are actually going to try to communicate with your team. Now, I didn't used to use the like, Team VC that you can do. Because, obviously, I'm antisocial and I didn't do that. However, streaming every single day has obviously given me more, like... I can't think of the word. Oh, Spy is fun. I used to never play Spy, and then I started using the Your Eternal Ward, and I went, oh! And I got Strange One. Now I have more kills on it than my Strange Knife in a month. Because I've had my Strange Knife for about 2 years now, and I had the Your Eternal Ward for about a month before I got more kills on it than the stock knife. It's so good. I have a Spy video that I'm planning, I'm lazy and I needed the intro to be done, and or, I should say it's a clip dump, but... Use my professional Black Rose. Big kill. I mean, I don't like the kunai that much. I mean, I haven't used it too much, admittedly. But I don't really like the kunai. I always use the Your Eternal Ward, L'Etranger, and stock cloak. Because... Also, I don't want to just say stock and Bizwatch. Because using any other watch with the Your Eternal Ward is just kind of stupid. Like, the Cloaking Dagger can work, but not as well, because it decloaks slower, and you get less metal. So, eh. Black Rose, though, is, based. I'm getting distracted. You're distracting me with Spy! Oh, God. I want to do the Spy 100-day challenge, but God, I don't want to. I know I'm going to have to eventually, but, ugh! Anyway, Solemn Vow. The Solemn Vow is good if you're communicating, bad if you're not, but Battle-Medic, it is good because it lets you pick your targets more efficiently, especially with the crossbow where you can snipe them. Damn. Well, it depends. Are you going to be cloaking more, or are you going to be shooting more? Because if you're doing more cloaking... Although, I guess it does mix with the Dead Ringer, doesn't it? Huh. I would say L'Etranger, then. Or, oh, if you're stabbing more than you're shooting, then you should probably use the, Well... Yeah, I would say use L'Etranger, then. Because it also gives you more cloak, although I don't know if that affects the Deadbringer? I need to look into that. I've hit a couple church stacks, but I'm not gonna do it consistently. I have done it on purpose before, but it's quite tough. You shoot and okay, it does do that. I wasn't sure. Anyway, this will go in Never a Bad Choice. As you can get before we get the refill. Yeah, that makes sense. This is good. I don't think I need to explain it that much. It's if you're making callouts. I was so confused because my alerts haven't been working recently, but I guess I fixed it. Nice. Thank you for the follow, also. If you're making callouts, the Solemn Vow is very good. If you have the crossbow, the Solemn Vow is very good. You can snipe targets. It's funny. There you go. That's... Also, it's fine to bash people's head with a head. And I think, honestly, one of my favorite parts about it is that when you get a crit, it's really hard to tell you got a crit. So if you miss a crit, you're not gonna go, oh, I missed a crit! You're gonna go, damn, I missed. Oops. Or at least that's how I function, anyway. And every time I get a crit, I'm like, wait, that was a crit? What? I guess he's dead now. Very funny weapon. Vaccinator, okay. Now, I have a confession to make. I love the Vaccinator. I don't know if that's, like, heresy. I don't know if that's like saying, I love the Flog. But it's so good! I can't tell it's... should boost... health, it's not as fun. Stepping on the train, but it's unusual and really slow to neighbors. The Vaccinator is... Mine is named the best medigun, and it's for a reason. unless they have Demo Knight or Spy, or are coordinating really well, which, let's be real, casual, Spies aren't a problem as long as you are paying attention, and they're going to get you as medic anyway, so that's not a problem. And then Demo Knights they shouldn't be able to get to you unless your team isn't protecting you, and even if they do get to you, you're playing medic. Alright, pull out your melee and crit them. Because, medic. Vaccinator is useful all the time. I don't know if I want to put it above the crossbow. This is a completely stupid hot take. Like, this does not make sense. However, it's really fucking... I would say it's better than the stock Uber, like the stock Uber. Because it allows you to... Because it's the 4 charges thing. If it was one big charge, obviously that wouldn't be as good. But since it's 4 charges that, mind you, get acquired the fastest, I guess. You acquire Uber the fastest vaccine or whatever. It's so easy to counter basically every class. There's a really good sniper on the team. Nope, Vaccinator. Too bad. Can't shoot me now. Vaccinator. Like, if there's a sticky spamming demo who's doing really well, boom, explosive resistance. Even with the crit screen, it absolutely 100% counters the crit streak. If they are using the crit streak and you switch to Vaccinator, that crit streak does nothing. It literally does exactly nothing. If you pop that Uber, boom, crit streak nullified. And there have been so many games that I switch to the Vaccinator for like 1 life, and I do pretty well with it. And then when I see the other medic, if they have one, he's also using the Vaccinator. It's literally like the old Danger Shield, where a sniper using the Danger Shield makes the other sniper have to use the Danger Shield so that they can actually fight the other sniper. Obviously, that's not the case anymore, but it's that. It's literally that, but a medigun and still existing. It's so good. Anyway, I'm very passionate about the Vaccinator. It's so good. I don't think it's as good as the crossbow, specifically because of the other options that you have available to you are all good. All of the other mediguns are still good. The crossbow, you can't really say that with, because the other ones are good, but they're never going to be as good. You know? Anyway, Ubersaw, where do you think this is going? Everybody knows where this is going. This is going up here. However, I will be putting it right there. Because... No, this is stupid. This is definitely a... Like, this doesn't make that much sense. However, I have found that the Ubersaw is obviously one of the best melees for medic. It is probably the best melee for medic. But I found that using the Solemn Vow is extraordinarily helpful. Even without being able to get random crits, it's... Did I just say that? It can get random crits. I'm dumb. I don't know why I just said that. I think the old version couldn't. Before they add the slower swing speed. It... Honestly... I decided to get a Strange Solemn Vow just on a whim, because I was like, oh, I should use it a little bit. I love the Solemn Vow now. It's so good. It's not as good as the Ubersaw. Obviously, the Ubersaw is still better. But it's so fun to use. However, I'm only putting the Ubersaw beneath the Vaccinator because the Vaccinator gets charged really quickly. So using the Ubersaw doesn't really mend extremely well. Like, it's still good. It's still amazing. But I would say it's not as good as with the other miniguns. And the crossbow is just better than the Ubersaw. I feel it's kind of hard to... Range healing is good, I guess, is the best way to exemplify that. I don't know. Anyway, the Vitasaw is going straight down here. Because, why would you use the Vitasaw? Honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, you can conserve up to 60% of your Uber when you die. However, why would you want to do that? For 10 less health, why would you want to do that? Plus, you need to hit your targets, and if you're hitting your target, you have to hit them 4 times, right? 4, to get the 60%. when you die. However, if you're using the Uber Saw, which is way better, if you hit them 4 times, you have Uber in that moment. And what if you already have, like, 48% Uber? Why would you use the Vita Saw when you could be using the Uber Saw and then hit him twice and then have Uber? Or, 30 times technically if you had 48, but, well, you know what I mean. The Vita Saw is just a worse Uber Saw. It's like a side grade to the Uber Saw that's so trash. I don't like the Vita Saw at all. I like the taunt. I like how the taunt's different. That's the only redeemable quality of that gun. That, bone saw. Not gun. It's not a gun, it's a bone saw. Yeah, that's the tier list. I know there's not really that many medic weapons. There's only 13, but I want to set up the, I wanted to set up the tier list thing before I jump to the other classes, too. Yeah, that's it. Alright. I should probably actually open TF2. 1 second. Okay, we will play the game now, for real. That's fun though. I'm shocked at how much I talked during that. Jesus. Oh god. Okay. And then let's switch to this. Okay. Nice. 1 second. I need to post it in the Discord. Doo-ba-doo. Boom. Oh, oops. One second. You have returned. This is so epic. Oh, I should, hold on. Let me put it in. Go, only an hour solo now. Alright, that's fair. Boom, bam. Put these in here, then put these in here. Okay. Boom, bam. There's something else I want to do real quick. Oh, you know, I'm gonna do something, interesting real quick. Oh, that's what, okay. There was a folder on my desktop I was looking for a couple days ago, and I could not fucking find it. It's on my second monitor. I'm stupid. Now, let me find TF2. TF. Custom. And then I want to add... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we're actually going to get started. Again, 50 minutes in. At least this time wasn't me unboxing for 40 minutes. It was me actually making tier list and talking about things. Shut up! Okay. Payload! I think my stock medigun is still the most, what, 943, 517, 519, I can't read, 416, and 841, yeah. No, my stock medigun is still the gun with the most, Ubers on it. Well, the Vaccinator is kind of catching up. Okay. Alright. One of these days we'll actually do, like, Koth, but CP kind of wasn't good because of the fact that we got, like, 2 maps total. Not control points, I suppose. I guess it was attack defend, but... Okay. Medic gaming. Want to stream grenade launcher? Hey, you want to hear something funny? I have it. I have a strange one. I could just hand that to you, honestly. Oh, let me use the... Let's give it... We finished the tier list. You joined just in time. Strange kill streak, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't play Demoman enough, so I didn't really care about putting a cool kill streak on it. Got base range. That's fair. Yeah, it's in the Discord if you want to see the actual list. But if you want to hear me explain my choices, you have to listen to a ride on my YouTube channel. YouTube.com/sarcasticvampire. I think it's actually, is that what it is? Gotta keep it kind of. Oh, nice. That goes on Hayes for a return. It's insane. What do you mean? Ooh, that's a really nice skin. You're watching a person that goes live. Oh, I see. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to barely stream ever, but I streamed sometimes. Now I'm, you know, I'm streaming every day, as you probably are aware. How did... Okay. Me? Me or the guy you watch that barely streams? Or streams once in a while? I need to know which response to choose. Alright, that's fair. Thank you. I don't ever expect to have, like, a lot. Effort. Yeah, I mean... I wouldn't say I'm putting in, like, a lot of effort, but streaming every day is... I wouldn't say it's... Okay, it's hard for me to... Okay, hold on. Let me think about what I'm gonna say first. So, my personality is one where I don't get... Burnout is obviously something I've experienced. That's not anything new. Different itself. Yeah. And I'm also streaming every day. Like, I don't have, like, a full-time job, obviously. If I had a full-time job, I'd be more suicidal. However, I do have a part-time job that I do have to go to, you know, half the week at least. So, and I stream on those days, too. It's not necessarily effort I'm putting in, I feel like it's more endurance. Yeah, it is fun though. I like streaming. I'm gonna stop yelling you so that you can cap. My goofy ass trying to look at the max health. Pyro! My Uber! Pyro! Oh, not a full-time job because I'm so yeah. I mean, it's yeah. No, that's yeah. I don't ever expect to be able to make like. I don't ever expect to make this or be able to make this my full-time job. That first of all, that is hang on a wall. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I actually have a like you know like not Velcro boards, but like the boards you can write things on with like the plastic letters they give you. I have one of those. I don't have much written on it right now. I think the only things that I have on it are Yosha, which is a Dragon Ball thing, and then pink, blue, purple because funny. But I think it'd be funny to try to write that on it. Alright, I would love to try to turn this into my full-time job, but then, like, oh, rip. It wouldn't necessarily be that I have to put more effort in. Like, I would, obviously. There'd have to be more effort if I was doing this, like, for an actual career path. Kind of. But it's the thing of, I don't know how much I'd be able to do that wasn't just video games, you know? Like, obviously, I like playing video games. And I'm a gamer, right? I stream video games, that's how I do it. But I feel like the people who are like really popular do things other than play one stream. I don't think so. Nope. It's too reliant on your team members being good. There's a sniper on that. Ooh. It's here's the thing. It has to. Your teammates have to be able to use it properly. You do too, obviously, but if your teammates are bad, then you can't do shit. Which is why it's that specific scenario. Get out of my house! Get out of my house! He said kill my ass! You fucked up. Yeah, no, that soldier got destroyed. Oh shit. Yeah, like, I'd have to put in way more effort, and I don't know if that's something I'm capable of doing, really. Obviously, skill. I probably should have, but I think Lola Mao also works. Well, I did, like, nothing that round. What am I trying to say? It works. Yeah. That's fair. Or, wait, yes. Yes? Yeah? I don't know. My brain's not working. I'm trying to think of things and respond. It made him go sad face. Like, I think my capacity for... Yes, no, it's fine. Please, my brain goes off topic in the middle of my own sentences, alright? You going off topic isn't that big of a deal. Don't worry. I think my capacity for like having an audience is being a niche micro celebrity not quite on the level of, like, El Maxo, you know? Because, I mean, like, El Maxo's niche, but he's not that niche because he's been getting pretty popular. Because he makes high-quality content that is edited very well. I don't do that! And I don't plan to do that, because, streaming is something that is easy to do on the fly, alright? It's easy to just hit record, or hit start stream, and start streaming. Editing takes forever and makes me want to die. Kind of like that. Yeah, oh no, El Maxo's awesome. He's like 4 years younger than me, and I hate that, but he's younger than me, okay? He's younger than me. That is not allowed. That's not okay. I don't like that. But he's good. He's 16. He might not be. He might be 17 or 18, but I think he's still in school. Maybe I'm wrong. How old is El Maxo? Looking it up. Very important information. Oh, that's a crit. He's at least 18 because he had that drone stream. Oh, yeah, true. 10 stories of late. Listen, fuck you. I know. My voice is high and I don't like my voice, but I'm content enough with, yeah, drinking age in Australia, baby. He might be 18 then. I'm pretty sure he's younger than me. Or maybe he's only 19. He might be only a little bit younger than me. But I think he is. I know, El Maxo is the whole reason why I'm doing this. He released the 30 Days of Spy Challenge, and I went, oh shit. And then did Medic. I mean, I feel like most people aren't really happy with their voice. I could be wrong, but a lot of people aren't really.
5 minutes,
you know. I am one of them. Like, even Blue doesn't like his voice that much. Because he thinks it's too, monotone, and I mean, I kind of agree, his voice is monotone, but it's not bad. Yeah, exactly, you hate your voice too! Everybody hates their voice! Honestly, my... I feel like my voice has never been, like, soft-spoken. Like, I'm not exactly, like, boisterous all the time. I mean, I am, kind of, at the same time, it's weird. Huh. Interesting. What was I saying? Okay, I'm up here now. Like, I'm not boisterous all the time. I am pretty loud a lot of the time, but not when I'm playing video games, I'm loud. But any other time, I'm not. I'm pretty quiet. Oh, nice. So, hold on, 11. Damn. Oh, there's a sniper. But I would say that... Actually, I actually don't know where I was going with this. I wasn't even going anywhere with this sentence. I was just saying shit. Oh my god! For Ken, I was like, how did you get a kill there? There's a little peek hole. Oh shit, it's behind you. I don't know. I would say my speaking cadence, if that's the right word. Oh, I see. Yeah, I was really confused. Hey, look, cadence. Yeah, okay, yeah. My speaking cadence has definitely improved over the years. No. Like, for example, if you really wanted to, you could... This motherfucker... You could go back to my first ever stream, which was GTA... it was GTA 5, I just don't remember exactly what I was doing. I know the name of the stream is, like... I think it's doing missions because I'm poor, or something. Because at the time I had, like, no money, so I was just doing, like, random missions. I can't shoot guys when they're open. That's kind of funny. When I was young, I always sounded young. I mean, obviously, my voice sounds like this now, and you know, but you know. Oh my God, he's using Natasha. What a bitch! Do comp for... No, absolutely not. I refuse to do comp. It's not necessarily that I think comp is going to be too tough or too stressful. It's that I don't want to not be able to do meme shit. You know, I want to be able to play a game and play it. Not have to worry about, like, going. Like, don't get me wrong, comp's fine. Like, especially lower leagues of comp, I'm pretty sure, are basically a joke. Like, it's not actually competitive. But I'm good enough at TF2 where I would be able to get up to a respectable level, I'd imagine. Oh, I'm dead. So, you know. Comp is not something I ever want to do. Got another off my look. Oh, no, yeah, you definitely can. It's just... I don't want to be yelled at by my team. I just don't feel like dealing with that. Is he stuck? Duh. Make a team, they can't yell because they know what's going on. Okay. I mean, that's true. I could do that, but also, how am I gonna find 5 other people who are playing color? Oh God, beggars. The skill ceiling for beggars is fucking-insane, dude. Like, I'm okay at beggars. I'm not great at it. I don't use it enough. But some people, oh my God, bro. Like, what? Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be fine to have a comp team, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't even know you could get up there. That's not a bad spot for Cloak and Dagger Spy. Could be it. Oh, you got that shot. How's the... You did... Maybe, I will... Well, some multi dies. Maybe I will take some lessons from him. Like, I'll try to do some shit that he does when I get the soldier. Speaking of getting to the classes, I wanna like test for something with you guys. Oh yeah, jumping with the beggars is so fast and loose and amazing. I know how to do like the normal beggars jump, but I'm not good at doing the like full literally jump across the map thing. So obviously right now I am doing 100 days of medic, alright, and I already know and I want to do 100 days of Devilman next, right? That makes sense. However, I think a good idea would be if, what we did was, we did it like, we did like support, defense, attack, support, defense, attack, support, defense, attack for the like order of what classes I do. Because then I could do something like alright. Because then I could evenly do all the classes, and I would be doing one of each in a row. And that way I don't get burned out with playing classes I'm not great at for the majority of it. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I'm decent at a lot of the classes. I wouldn't say I'm truly terrible at a lot of them, other than, like, Sniper I'm not great at. Although I do get the occasional kill. But, like, Demo Man I'm not good with. Or, I'm not great with Demo Man. Again, just like Sniper, I can definitely get some decent kills in with him, but not enough where I could say I'm decent at him. But every single class in the attack category, I'm at least good with. Like, Soldier and Pyro are literally my mains. So, you know, there's that. And then, Scout, I'm not. Admittedly, I wish I was better at Scout. However, I'm definitely decent with them. So I think it'd be nice to do support, defense, attack. Because, obviously, I'm already on support now, so I'd have to do support first. But defense I want to do because... I say. And then Devilman I want to do next, I'm going to do next, so it would have to be defense next. And then, obviously, attack is the only left, so it'd be attack. That only really applies to, like, the trying to do play with classes I'm good with in between the ones I'm bad with. That only really comes into play with the support classes and the like Demo Man. Because like Engineer, admittedly I'm not as good with as like the other classes, but I'm, you know, it's Engineer. He's not too tough. And then Heavy is Heavy. I don't need to explain being good at Heavy to you. Okay. And then, obviously, the support classes are going to be the biggest problem. Like, Spy, I'm admittedly better with than I was when I started the challenge. But I'm still not amazing at him. And then Sniper is, you know, I'm terrible. I have terrible aim. Scout Spy. Oh, I see your man melting. Also, plus when I do the other classes, it'll give me a better idea of how to play them, obviously. I should be getting better with them. And then, I will be able to use weapons that I wouldn't ordinarily use. There's more of a distraction than anything to burn time. Unless you turn into killing snipers.
Got Spy.
Hey, buddy! I got him. Thank you for the call out.
I'm just gonna have to wait. There are too many snipers for me to push.
I think I'm missing the right hand. Oh, are you playing Engineer? Oh. Oh! Equip the hot hand and then unequip the hot hand. That might fix it. Because that changes Pyro's model, technically. Ow. Kind of amusing. Alright, that's fair. I actually have a mod that gets rid of your hands completely. I'm not using it right now, obviously, but, yeah, I have a mod that removes our hand because I want to see what it looks like with, like, what weapons look like with only your weapon. Maybe I'll put it on. Like, next stream, probably. Unless we have to, like, re-queue during the middle of the match, then I'll probably, like, just quit out of the game real quick and then put it on, because why not? I'm relearning my crossbow aim. Spot behind you, heavy. Ah, well, I saved him for about 2 seconds. He got another kill, though. Oh, this man is lost. Got him. Bye, Scout. He's dead. Wow, 2 health, nice.
Heavy up top. They're flanking us.
So we might have a problem. Alright. It wouldn't have passed if I just killed myself immediately. Oh, I think we lost. Yeah, no, I think that's a GG. Oh, maybe not! That was definitely a T-pose ragdoll. Hey, let's go, doubling someone else, through finishing him off somehow? How do I do that? What are you doing?
Getting flanked.
I almost have. I go. Go. Kill that soldier, please. He's not gonna kill the soldier. Up, now you go. Alright, I now have 4 dominations. Help, 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 help! Oh! We're gonna extinguish. I'm dominating. Spy Scout. He dead rank. Every time I get saved up this demo. Damn. Just get good. No! Damn. He killed me just at the end. He took away one of my 4 DOMs. Sad. So, hey, that was pretty good. 10 kill streak. 4 DOMs. 114 points total. Nice. I got 32k healing. Almost 33k. Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Those matches are good. Yeah, no, that's why I like Payload.
Prepare to compete in 60 seconds. Competition begins in 30 seconds. Prepare to compete in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm back.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Okay. How dead is the server? Alright, not very.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
No, you know what? So I kind of want to play on not Cashworks. Mostly just because, you know. But, I don't think it'll give us not Cashworks. Because summer map moment. So we should requeue. And I'm gonna restart my game real quick. Alright, 1 second. Okay. I wonder if... Okay. Let's requeue. Alright, let's take Cashworks off for today. I can't believe this finally got the max rank. That's so cool. Obviously, the coat is a good bit behind, but it still has 9,600. That's pretty close. It's almost close to, Manco Select, I think? I will probably return to this, mostly because it'll be after this happens. I wonder how many points I get with this. $18. Oh, only 18 points? Damn. I must be playing, like, complete garbage if I'm only getting 18 points on Medic. Oh, I want to do something. Oh, right, I think I remember. How long is it for? Hour 25? Okay. How much money do I have in my wallet right now? Oh. Okay, let me... That's not gonna actually come up with it. Oh, no, it is. 14 cents! 14 motherfucking cents! I can even get a Stranger Fire for 12! Huh? What even? What even, dude? Oh, I decided to spend money on the game. Yeah, that makes sense. I can't believe I don't have one. Like, I have so many weapons that are, like, so cheap as ranges that I just got on a whim. But not the 3rd degree. Probably because I never used it, because it's, you know, it's one stat that it has is, kind of a situational one, and not a good one at that. Because it's only good if you get a random crit. Otherwise, eh. So it's not. The best melee on every class is never a attack one. It's always a utility. And let me tell you, that's not a utility. That is a disappointment. How'd that crossbow miss? Hey, you know, you could use a pipe to destroy it. Sad. Okay. I'm kind of sad that we're not going to end up getting any, like, obviously it's good that we're not getting, like, Stockholm servers, for example, but I'm kind of sad that I'm probably never going to actually, I'm probably not going to end up showing up in a video or anything, because like, obviously this isn't, like, I'm not 100% sure, but, okay. But I feel like a lot of YouTubers aren't in Virginia, if that makes any sense. Or, like, in, you know. Where did the other medic go? Oh, I got the tally. Tally's down. And that's why you don't laugh.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Also, what did you actually say? I read something about someone joining, but... Alright, it's on top. Nope. Nope, never. Literally never. Vitasaur's so bad, I hate it. Oh! I don't know who that is. Do you watch him regularly? Ah! You don't know if that. No, I have no idea who that is. Admittedly, I know less TF2 YouTubers than I probably should. Definitely accused of cheating. Ah! That's funny. One of these days I will be accused of cheating. It'll be a glorious day. He doesn't know. Well, I figured that much. Spy behind you, Heavy, as soon as Uber runs out. Alright, nice. Good call out. Okay, well. There we go. Why are you so laggy, bro? Yeah, no, that's... Okay. Maybe I've already shown up in one of these videos. That'd be funny. I mean, I have been doing this for about a month. About a month. Almost 2 months, actually. He dead running. Yep. Ah! That was incredible. What class does he play? I'm gonna assume sniper if he's being accused of cheating, because usually you don't really accuse soldiers of cheating, or most other classes really. Like, the only classes I've seen ever, like, be truly accused of cheating is, like, Sniper, Spy. That's about it. I mean, I've been in a lobby with a cheating soldier, but, that doesn't count, because he was actually cheating. I mean, I guess Heavy, I've seen people cheat on, but again, I does not really... I haven't seen a lot of, like, actual accusations of Heavy. Oh, I see. NG, go in, I believe in you. I have to be conscious of that. I can't just Uber somebody on the cart. Okay. Bro was hiding behind a pillar. Yeah, I'm basically the only thing I'm hoping for on Sniper is to get a accusation. If that happens, boom. That's a goal. Don't push my faces. Oh my god. Really, dude? Alright, nobody else is gonna push the card, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna die now, probably. Alright, that doesn't count as a hit. That's sad. That was scary. Why is there a soldier here? Lily full health! What is it? What? Okay. Okay, that's an Uber. Ugh. Ah, somebody gets. What? Okay. I was hoping to get a sneaky saw in, but I missed. But I guess I lived still. I shouldn't have, but I did. So, you know how with the El Maxo challenge, he got 1,000 kills on every spy weapon? Obviously, I'm not doing that with medic. I'm just kind of, I'm playing medic a lot. That's it. That's the shtick. But I think on the other, I think I said it before. Doesn't even turn around. I think on the other classes, I do want to try to get, not 1,000, because he barely reached that number. Although, granted, he was playing Spy, but he barely reached that number. I think I'd probably swing for like 500 on each weapon. Not counting melees, and not counting a couple weapons I just don't want to do, because I'm not that serious about this challenge. Like, I'm pretty serious about it, but not, you know, extremely so. So I probably, like, for example, for the soldier one, for example, I'm not gonna try to get 500 kills on the Bison. Fuck no! I wouldn't be able to do it if my fucking life depended on it. Because the Bison's bad, alright? The Bison's terrible. It's a terrible weapon. And using it causes physical pain. IRL. So, obviously, I don't really want to use it. And then, obviously, melees, I just don't want to try to run around swinging and fucking smacking people constantly. Like, I'll try to get as many as I can, but I'm not going to go out of my way to, because that would be stupid. 2 sentries down. Oh, ooh, oh! Wait, how many sentries do they have? Also, we're not winning this, so this isn't happening. Is the rest of the team over here? Is that what's happening? Oh, they are. Or were, I guess. Alright, end of the spy, I guess. Not sure where the rest of the team is. God damn it. I have to go now to this match. Ah, damn. That's sad. I guess we are near reaching 2 hours, so I could end the stream after this match. Okay. Or, and by end stream after that, I mean, like, stream for the normal 2 hours. Okay. Okay. Haha, you're a terrible soldier! Alright. Alright, so you're gonna head out though? This is so sad. At 10 minutes? Oh, okay. Well, don't worry. This match probably won't last for 10 minutes. Alright.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
You know, I'm realizing I never got the Burly Beast, obviously. But, you know, I don't need to. I don't need to get the, like, really high, expensive cosmetics. I just need to get the cosmetics that I like. I just want to have a good loadout. I don't need to have an expensive one, you know? I mean, you know, I did get the Aussie Medigun when I already had a perfectly fine, usable strange Medigun, but, you know, I wanted an Aussie one, so. Hey guys, what's up? I'm stuck in the soldier. That's nice. Thank you, game. Very helpful. That was literally not my fault in the slightest. That just happened, and I couldn't do anything about it. Did he hit him? Huh! I totally could have called that out. I had the time. Wow, really? I'm dominating someone in this lobby? He's out of ammo. He's out of ammo! Oh my god, he got him to blow himself up? What? What? That was impressively stupid. Are you still alive up here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. There's a sniper. Oh! You know what? That wasted a bit of the Uber, but I don't even care. That was funny. Yeah, he even left! The heavy flank. Oh, yeah, we're dead. Let's see how long I survive for. Alright. Not very long, apparently. Okay, gotta go. Alright, see ya, man. It was good. That was a good last life. Alright. Now I have to suffer on my own. No, Vitasaw is terrible. Vitasaw is the worst melee for medic. I mean, I guess technically Bonesaw is technically over there. Didn't want it in a bad way. Okay, you got banned from comp. Yeah, I don't think a weapon needs to be OP for it to be banned from comp. I'll be real. Isn't the comp, weapon list, like, 14 weapons? Out of, like, the, what, 133 that there are in the game? Like, I don't think that's balanced reasons. Like, the Fan of War, I think, is banned in comp. You know? It's really weird. Yeah, I mean, I could be, I haven't, it's been a while since I, checked up on comp, but... You got this. Ah, he didn't got this. That's okay. Depends on the league, too. Yeah, no, that's true. Because I imagine in, like, what, Silver League or the fuck? Bronze League, I guess? I don't know what the lowest one is. It probably nothing's really banned, because who gives a shit? Oh, I killed him. That was definitely meant to kill him. I definitely expected that. Why is it so easy? Alright. See you, man. I will see you tomorrow, then. Did that soldier actually lose track of me? Oh my god. That was really funny. Alright, this guy is kinda carrying me. On one hand, I kind of think it might be a good idea to switch to Chris Creek, but on the other hand, those pyros are kind of scary, and I don't want them to reflect a crit rocket into us. I can't heal it. Nope. Got him. That didn't connect, I'm sad. Sniper up in the window. Don't you die on me! I'm focusing heavily, that's why I'm not saying anything. He godlike yet? No, not yet. I'm gonna get this man godlike. I mean, he can probably do it on his own, but... Dog, what the fuck? How am I alive right now? Realistically, how? And we got 20. Let's go, godlike. Can we get the double godlike, though? Let's go! Damn, I still took too much damage. That's okay, we got the 20. Let's go! 20 KS! Ha! Ha! Whoa! Medic with 0 awareness manages to avoid getting backstabbed by 2 different spies. Okay. Oh, he killed me with a roller, I think. Let's go! Very nice! I like how the crossbow alone got me 5 during that kill streak. Like, I got a 5 kill streak with the crossbow alone. That was an amazing life. Let's go. Compliments left and right. We love playing medic! Being good at medic, most people will notice. It's really nice. As opposed to like spy, where you get called the N-word. Not that I've experienced that yet, but... Although I think that is going to be the end of the stream though, because we're 3 minutes away from 2 hours, so you know. But yeah, no, that was a fantastic game. Did I pocket that man? Yes, that man was being pocketed. I shoved my medigun firmly up his ass. But you know, I don't get to do that often, so you know. All right, let's review real quick. So far on this, we've got 558 kills, not too bad, it is medic. We also have 2,500 players hit, which is a lot, especially based on the kills, Jesus. 427k healing. That is more than my Quick Fix, my Kritzkrieg, my Vaccinator, and just barely not my stock medigun. Also, 1,202 kill assists on this. 1,512 on that. Well, it's actually pretty even for how few Ubers I've gotten. 1,945 on that, and 460 on that. I don't use the crits quick enough. And then for this we got 1,190 kills. That's a good amount. 490 critical kills. Jesus Christ, that's like a third of it. Maybe even more. This, which I got recently, 92. 10 Devilman killed, that came with the thing. So I just kind of left it on there. And then these two obviously don't really have many on them. How many kills do I have on? 374 on the Blutsugger, 168 on the... Okay. And then 24 on that one. Okay. Review over. I'm now going to wait. We're now going to sit here for exactly 1 minute to let the timer go to 2 hours. Okay, we hit 2 hours. Stream's over. Go home.